what's the most difficult aspect for you of making a video? Is it the research or is it the technical aspect of video making, or what would you say is the most challenge?
That is a really good question. I would say it's all hard. That's a terrible answer. But I guess I would say that the the easy part for me is the community part of it and the excitement behind it. Of most of my topics come from requests. Like people have asked me to cover the cinchona tree, and that's how I learned about quinine and that whole thing, and bamboo, and all of the topics. Not all of the topics. The majority of the topics come from the excitement that my community has, and so that part's easy. And the research part I love because that's just the sort of hyperfixation nerd part that I get to do. Distilling all of that and writing it and making it not dry is an interesting challenge, but that's when we start to get into the higher friction parts. And then filming, that's whatever, but the editing part, that's a high friction point too. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, those are it's all fun to do the back end stuff, but then once you have to complete it, that's when it starts to get like, oh God, how many times am I going to say this word wrong? And how many times do I have to redo this take? And I have to get this out by Friday, or I'll never get it out. So it's that's also a big hard part of it, is letting go of the project. And I did the
Pushing it
best I
out.
could. It
Yeah.
has to go. Yeah.
And I can't tell if you're scripted. You certainly don't seem to have any script. You just go off the cuff. You have an idea, a framework.
No, I have a teleprompter that I use
Oh, you
because
do. Okay.
I do, and it is very rudimentary in the I have a lot of phonetic spellings that go into the script because I'm really bad at Latin and Latin pronunciations. But even just I have dyslexia, and my dyslexia is in the form of processing, not necessarily reading. So I'm very prone to getting my words kind of jumbled in my mouth. And so I need the teleprompter to kind of lessen all of that and let me more focus on having the right tone and the right emphasis, rather than like, oh my God, how do I say this word? I don't remember. Stop the video. Like it would just never ever work if
It's
I
a
had to do it
it's
off
a
the
different
cuff.
it's a different kind of brain, isn't it? I mean, because
Definitely.
that makes me feel better because like I have my little questions and my little, introduction.
Hmm.
I refer to it because there's nothing there unless I refer to what I've planned.
And as you can see, I am prone to rambling too. So if I didn't have a script to read from, it would be hours long where I'm just like, oh my God, get to the point. And yeah, then no one would watch it, rightfully so.
And I also want to acknowledge, like, because I think a lot of people think video making is just, it's not that hard and that
Mm.
anyone can do it. But it actually does. It takes so much time. There's so much back end to doing it. So I want to acknowledge you for that and hope that
Thank you.
I'm sure your community appreciates it.
I think so. I think that also they get to see the evolution of it too as I learn a new frame rate or transition or something like that. Like they get to see my evolution as this sounds so pretentious. I don't mean it this way, but like as a filmmaker,
Yeah, as a
that yeah, exactly, the content creator, and that I get to get better every time, hopefully. But also you have to come along the ride with me as I learn the ins and outs of video podcasting and video editing.